Do you sometimes feel like life is demanding and difficult? You may be stressed with a load of responsibilities and the pressure to succeed. Or you might have been blindsided by loss, heartache, or a sudden disaster, or cancer takes over, or some other serious disease. We all have many struggles and challenges. My darkest time was when I was blindsided by a skeleton that fell out of our family closet. A young member of my extended family was being abused by another family member. I had to step in, and as a matter of fact, a district attorney requested my presence and testimony. It was the right thing to do. Now that young girl is a thriving member of society, beautiful on the inside and out. But it cost me my entire extended family. In fact, my parents died without naming me as their child. I've forgiven them, but honestly, the scar remains. Plus, there were many other devastations at exactly the same time. It seemed like everything that I loved and that was familiar to me was taken away. Quite honestly, I just wanted to die or simply disappear. Can you relate? How do you go on when you feel dead inside, but the world keeps moving? How to heal, how to keep going when life is so difficult and you feel so lost and sad. I don't know if you've ever heard the metaphor of the eagle and the crow. In rare but documented circumstances, a crow has been known to land and cling to the neck of an eagle in flight. To rid the crow, the eagle soars higher to such an altitude that the crow is forced to let go or suffocate from lack of oxygen. My experience, and the experience of many people that I know, matches the vision of the eagle and the crow perfectly. It hits the mark. Because none of us gets to leave this life unscathed, and I believe that we have to learn to ascend higher, to go deeper, and to find more, to live more fully in our challenging and, yes, painful world. There is a thief who wants to steal, kill, and destroy. But there's a good shepherd who wants to give us life and life abundant. I was given a gift. It was an amazing gift. Right in the middle of this dark place. It was a gift I'd like to share with you. It was a poem that I received from above. It changed the trajectory of my life. Here's how it began. When the world collapses around you, falling into rubble, there is a master architect in charge of all this trouble. He has in mind a cathedral enlargement of your soul, making more space for majesty, with holiness the goal. That's how it began. I was stunned. Some of the words, honestly, I didn't like. Collapse, rubble, master architect in charge? Really? Enlargement of my soul, more space for majesty? What did it all mean? I can only tell you that over the years I have watched the vision become reality. And at 72 years young, I am passionate about helping you to live the rest of your life as the best of your life. Is it okay if I share with you a few things that I've learned that might help you in your darkness as well? Good. First of all, what is clarity? If we're going to soar with clarity, what does that mean? Number one, clarity, C, is calling. Not just a job, but your actual vocation from above that gives meaning and purpose to your life. L, leadership. Become the leader who leads with integrity, courage, and is heart-centered. A, alignment. Integrate your goals and your values and your mission in every area of your life, not just your business, your personal life, your community, your finances, and much more. R, rest. Oh yes. Commit to self-care and balance to refresh, restore, and breathe. Intimacy. Cultivate a sacred connection with your loving Creator to find deeper wisdom, self-acceptance, and strength. T, trust. Cultivate and transform your mindset with unshakable faith that carries you through the difficulties, the hardships, the struggles of life, because they will continue. And why? Yield. Surrender your ego, your striving, and find peace and joy that you can't imagine. If you find clarity, you will soar. A good example is my co-director for the Women's Center for Soul Care. When I first met Kathy, she was a successful real estate professional, but she was overwhelmed and anxious, discouraged, both in her personal life and some extended parts of her life as well. It's not unlike many business people, right? You may have a successful business. I've been there and done that, but have lots of things going on that make the rest of your life very difficult. I later told Kathy she was the saddest person I ever saw. But today, she is the co-director of our Women's Center for Soul Care that we built together. She learned to soar with clarity. She found a vibrant inner life that she yearned for, and she found hope for this world and the next. But some people say to me, Janie, we don't even know how to connect to the soul. I didn't even know I had one. That might be you. Let me explain. The human soul is what sets us apart from the animals. It's an umbrella word. Think of it as an umbrella word that includes our mind, our emotions, and our will, and it is the source of our spiritual life. There's two words you may not know, imago Dei, which means image of God or image of our Creator. I wrote a poem about the soul. The soul thinks in images. It is fed by beauty. The soul is the sum of all that makes us human. It is imago Dei. The soul lilts in mystery. The soul has been born from love. It is transformed by love, and it returns to love. So how do we connect to that holy love? Perhaps the easiest way to explain is to begin at the end of that clarity acrostic. Do you remember what it was? Yield. We begin by surrendering our ego and our striving to receive. Simply bend the knee and open the heart. Go directly to the source. Receive the Father's love. The one who made you and knows you the best loves you the most. If you'd like to soar and breathe in a different atmosphere, maybe the rest of the poem will help. It continues like this. In order to do some expansion, he needs to tear apart. No matter the devastation, your best interests are in his heart. So let God build a cathedral that nothing on earth can destroy. His ways are mysterious, yet perfect. In the end, you will have great joy. Watch and see with astonishment the wisdom of his plan. You will arise a new creation held in the palm of his hand. Remember, friends, crows cannot stand the altitude. So soar, my friends, soar.